So, can you tell us a little bit about the shroud and why you think it's legitimate? Because I mean, I've heard different things. People say it's not legit. What are
Mm.
your thoughts?
I was a shroud skeptic for most of my life, and once I became an archaeologist, I sort of thought I've got a reputation to look after. I don't want to. It seems too sensational. It seems too good to be true. I don't want to be that guy. But 10 or 12 years ago, when I began to study it for myself, I changed my mind. And I just think we have to be open to doing that. And I'd publicly talked about why I didn't think that it was accurate. When I studied it for myself, I said, I think I was wrong, and this is why. And I've since become an advocate for that. And I included it in my crucifixion research, and we're bringing that exhibit here to the Bible Seminary and Grace Fellowship in March, from March 29th to April 5th. So I, based on the evidence, I became a believer. And the big stumbling block for me had been the radiocarbon dates. It had been radiocarbon dated to the Middle Ages, but once it became clear to me the flaws in the radiocarbon dating that was done. Not that I have problems with radiocarbon dating in general, because as you know, we use it all the time. But apparently, they took filaments from a patch. The shroud was in a fire,
Mm.
it had been patched, and that's a historical fact. And so there were like frayed threads, and I can understand why they pulled those, because, like, who wants to destroy part of the shroud and cut off part of it? But the unintended consequence was that it gave an inaccurate date, and all the other dating metrics point to its antiquity back to the first century.
So, would it be possible just to go back and radiocarbon date a different piece of the shroud and get, a stronger argument for it?
It is definitely possible. Put yourself, however, in the position, say, of the Vatican, who has now has custodianship. It's in the Church of St. John the Baptist in Turin, Italy. In order to do that, you have to destroy a part of it. And if it really is the burial cloth of Jesus, you're going to be destroying part of it. And so you can see their hesitance
Absolutely.
uh, to do that.